What's up YouTube, it's Nojitsu here, back with another F1 2020 My Team Career Mode episode, and today we're at round 6 for the Canadian Grand Prix. And first we're gonna do our activities, and I think I'll just do the G-Force training to help out our teammate. And we have some money to spend, and I think we'll spend it on fabrication for the aerodynamics. So that's 2.5 million. Okay, so I upped the difficulty from 60 to 70 AI. Right here. And I'll see y'all in qualifying. Alright, so here we go, about to start Q1 at the Canadian GP. This is one of my favorite tracks. Alright, so we're about to start our first flying lap. Here we go. I hope we have another race as exciting as last race. Oh, our gearbox is one. I like this part of this track. Uh-oh, I don't know why. So far through this first few races of the season, Red Bull and Mercedes are battling really close. So I hope that battle stays exciting throughout the whole season. Almost clipped the outside wall, but we didn't. It's been a pretty good lap so far. Up to the line. Our first lap is a good one. It puts us right behind Vettel. Alright, so we're going to go back to the garage, see where we are.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 12.7.
Alright, so we should make it through, but if we don't, I'll be back, but I should be back at Q2. Alright, so we're here for Q2. We made it out in P7. Our teammate did not make it through. As per usual, though. Alright, so our first flyer here in Q2, we're about to start. That lap, the first sector we had was really bad, but the next two were, I think, the purple. So that's why we were able to get in 7th, not 15th. We gotta hit those corners well. We can get in a lot of time throughout the whole race. Into the grass a little bit. It's been a good first part of this lap. Ooh, bad corner right there. Leclerc goes fastest. And with the shorter season, we should we shouldn't see anyone like pull away with the championship or anything. Alright, 112 seems like what we should try to beat. Ah, bumped the wall. That probably lost us a second, but we go fastest. Ran in the grass a little bit, but we go fastest even with the mess up right there at the end. Oh, we got passed by Lewis Hamilton. No surprise.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Alright, we should be able to make it through again. If not, I'll go back out for another lap and show y'all, but I'll probably see y'all in Q3. So we made it into Q3 in 4th place, but there were some cars who did Q2 on mediums, so they're going to be 1-stopping, which means we're probably going to have to 2-stop. Which is going to make the race exciting. I believe the Alfa Romeos did good again. Well, one of them. Kimi Raikkonen, yeah, I made it through. Alright, so here we go for our first flyer in Q3. Alright, starting our first lap. That wasn't bad, but I've still not been very good on that corner. Ooh, I hit the wall a little bit. Kimi goes fastest. Bottas passes him. Really slow around that corner. Lewis into the 111s. That's a very fast time. Get on that corner. To the line. Not a good lap. We're definitely gonna have to go out for another one. Yep, and dead last.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Alright, so we're gonna go out for a second lap now. Let's see if we can make this one good so we can get a higher position. We need it since some people in front of us will be starting on mediums, 1-stopping, and we're gonna be 2-stopping. Ooh, we know that corner well. We need to get faster here on this lap. Ooh, much better through there. Up 3/10. Got to be 4/10 on our last lap. Got out of that corner as well. This corner could help us a lot. Ooh, it hurt us. We lost tons of time. Only 1/10 gained. Where did we lose all that time? But we're not gonna have time to get out for another lap, so we're gonna be starting in 10th place.
With qualifying
Yikes.
finish, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three: Hamilton, Bottas, and Charles Leclerc.
Alright, so I'll see y'all at the start of the race. Alright, so we're about to go 36 laps at the Canadian Grand Prix. Should be an exciting one. Starting from 10th on the grid, probably having the 2-stop. It's going to be a good one. Here we go to the grid.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. It's one of the fastest races of the season here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 60% of this 2.7-mile circuit taken at full throttle. There are 14 corners to navigate, the very last of which has its very own infamous history. Could be the cause of a safety car today. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Why don't we discuss Red Bull? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Vettel, Max Verstappen, and Perez, Stroll, Raikkonen, Albon, and Mitchell, Sainz, Ocon, Pierre Gasly, and Magnussen, Grosjean, Ricciardo, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Lando Norris. Latifi, Schumacher, Kvyat, and George Russell ends our grid lineup. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Alright, so we're about to go. As you see, it was a Mercedes 1-2, Ferrari 3-4, Max Verstappen in 5. Him and Hamilton are tied for the most points, so hopefully that battle can stay interesting. Maybe a safety car can cause an exciting race today.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
And it's pretty impressive that in the Alfa Romeo car that Kimi can be consistently performing like he is. Trying out some strategies. First, I'm gonna go with what they told me, I think, first. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna run 37.5 on the fuel. So here we go. 5 red lights and away we go here at the Canadian Grand Prix. It's a good start. We get past Albon. Or do we? He's coming at me hard going into corner 1 and he will get in. Oh, Sainz with a big dive. We squeezed the Renault out wide. We are down in 11th. Down the inside of 2, into the grass, make some contact. Oh, we're battling. Squeezed up against the wall. Me and Sainz going wheel to wheel. We're gonna see if we can break a little later, and we do. But he goes down the inside, knocks his own wing off. What a crazy start this has been. Knocked into the runoff area. We are in the 10th though. Big long corner. Oh, there's yellow flags. At the back, contact has been made. Cars are getting really aggressive right now early.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Sainz is already in. He hurt his wing trying to dive down the inside of me on one of those corners. The Mercedes are out front 1-2. What an exciting start this has been. What an exciting first lap this has been here in Canada. Our car's engine probably won't be as powerful today with the gearbox wearing down. Good run out of that corner. Ritz mix. Staying about 7/10 back on Albon. Can we make something do through this corner? We hit it well, lose the back end a little bit, but we are all okay. We're down 5/10.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Can we get a good run of this corner? Ritz mix up. Dive on the inside. Nothing there. Not going to repeat what Sainz did to me. Our engine power is just not there today. We almost hurt our wing, but we were able to barely get out of that okay. But we bump into the back of Albon. But a good run out of that corner. Ritz mix and DRS activated. We're pushing Albon.
Engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal. We're leading our teammate by 6.8 seconds.
Pushing on the back of Albon. Car's a little heavy through the corners right now. Can we get a good run off this corner with DRS? DRS and ERS. On Albon. Gonna dive down the inside. Have to pull out of that move. Again, not wanting to lose our front wing like Sainz did. Looking to chase down Albon again. We have the gap to 3/10. Here's DRS up. We need a safe ERS. Down the inside, tap wheels. We go, both me and Albon go spinning. Oh, and we get spun back around by Ocon.
Okay, careful with the overtakes. That was very risky. We could have received a penalty.
Ocon down the inside. We just have to let him through. What a crazy start to this race. I tried to get on the inside of Albon, and he touched wheels. We both almost went spinning out of the whole entire race. We have a little bit of wing damage from Ocon. Now Magnussen's pressurizing us for this 10th position. Ocon just went from 11th and decent away behind me in 10th to now in 9th. What an insane start to this race.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Ooh, we're back in. Got a little squirmy there. And Ocon uses that to pull away just enough. Good run out of that corner on Ocon. We have that slipstream. Oh, he tries to cover us off. We bang tires, but we get the move done.
Brilliant. Nice move.
On Ocon. Now we're up in the P9. Raikkonen P7, Stroll in P8. And they're all way ahead of us because the battling we've been doing back here. Oh! Magnussen dropping down the order. Yellow flag is out. Whoa! What is going on? Magnussen's engine had a problem. He's out of the race. No safety car or anything needed, but he was battling for points back there. And now he's out of the race.
No tire concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Ocon looks like he's battling back there with Gasly. Stays in front. Gasly will probably be doing a one stop though, so he might be jumping all of us anyway. We are sitting up here in P9. Trying to make some progress on Stroll and Raikkonen. Yellow flag's up ahead.
Caution, caution.
Oh, this is where Magnussen.
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Box, we're coming in this lap.
Alright, we're pitting this lap.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
I wonder if they're gonna have to change my wing. That could be a big deal if they do. But I don't know, it's kind of like light green, but it's not in the yellow. And they haven't said anything about like changing strategy. So it might just be where they just do a normal pit stop. Ooh, bad around that corner. We are pitting this lap 50% on the back left, so softs, it can go about 10 laps probably. So that's good to know in case I want to try that at the end. Alright, so here we go to pit. Do I go in hards? I think I'm going to go in hards and then see if we can stretch those. They do not have to change wings.
Exit now.
We're going to risk it, going on the hard tires, seeing if maybe
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
these can take us to the end, or at least be able to go back on the softs at the end. So they did not have to change the wing, and I'm going to cut off the race for a few laps until it starts to get interesting. Right, so we're back here, lap 11. Pretty much everyone except I believe Gasly has pit, and Max Verstappen retired from the session, so awful result for him. Having engine problems here in the 6th race, so when he's battling Hamilton for the lead, awful result for us, winning a battle for the lead of the Drivers' Championship as well. There he is up there. I can't believe this didn't bring out a safety car. That is dangerous. In real life, that would have brought out a red flag. They don't have those in the game for some reason, but we are very slow on these hards right now. But if we're able to go on the softs or stay on these till the very end, it will pay out. We're going to try to play good defense though on these guys. I feel like it's this engine. Almost 70% wear on both the gearbox and the NGU something. They got Max Verstappen out of the way. You know Albon's wanting to get me back since we kind of collided and spun. And my car is very slow in these hards with the worn engine. I'm going to try to play good defense on him though.
To the car in front is 5.8 seconds.
Staying ahead of Albon. Staying ahead of Albon. Barely, but we are. Again, we're trying on these corners to kind of be in the middle of all the way inside and on the racing line, so he can't totally dive down the inside of us. We are defending well on a faster Albon. Whoa! Albon's in a spinning.
We've lost the position. That's us down.
Albon now got past us because he spun us out. What's new? Me and Albon battling. I was defending him so well too. It's disappointing because I felt like I was racing better than him, the way I was defending.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes
Whoa,
from now.
rain. Rain, unexpected. That could spice things up. We need these guys on mediums to pit before me, so they'll have to do an extra pit stop. Because I could just hold on to these hards until the rain comes. That's going to make this really exciting. Gasly pits and we're up there at P9. Can't believe he got past us with spinning. I mean, I guess we did to him, but we both went spinning, so it's different. We're barely staying ahead of Ricardo. Tires clip the grass. He's gonna try to make a move, but he can't. We stay in front of Daniel Ricciardo. We're gonna turn on Rich Mix. ERS. Trying to stay ahead of Daniel Ricciardo for P9 in this Canadian Grand Prix. He tried to go for a move, could not make it work.
The gap to the car ahead is increasing by a few tenths per lap. Gap to teammate behind is 8.8 seconds.
Still staying ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. I don't think he'd be one to spin me out. I understand why Albon would, because he's probably on the hot seat with Red Bull. And being behind the new team is a problem. Still staying ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. He's putting together a good fight, but we're battling. Here about halfway through the race.
Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
15 minutes, they say, till the rain. With how fast the laps are here, that should come in
0 seconds.
maybe like 11, 10 laps. My plan is to try a magical one stop on these. Hopefully they don't wear up to the 75% range. Trying to try like a China strategy where softs go in the hards.
Battle, they have some kind of mechanical problem.
Ooh, that could be big. If it's like they are out and Vettel's out and it brings out a safety car. We're still staying ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. Oh, he's trying to make a move. We're gonna barely stay in front of him. I wonder if Vettel's gonna be retiring soon or losing a lot of positions. Ricardo's definitely faster than us. We're really slow right now with our worn engine and everyone else being on mediums, us being on hards. We were just skating right there. We about spun into the barriers. Still, we're continuing to stay in front of him. As far as he's trying. Good run out of that corner. That's what's going to help us a lot. Still in front, almost spun out there though. Back end got lost. And Perez is pitting again. Or maybe first time. I don't know what he qualified on, but that promotes us up in the P8. Seems like the more we drive, the more the wing wants to wear out.
Gap to car in front is 3.7 seconds.
I'm fine just fighting Ricardo off. Barely staying in front of him. Staying in front with 15 laps to go with Daniel Ricciardo. Now a lot of the guys are going to pit again. I don't think I'm going to have to pit again. Looking at the wear, it's going to be close, but if I do, I'm going on the soft tires. Because they got me 8 laps on the like 50% wear, so.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
That was when I was supposed to start to go the soft, medium, medium. If I'm the soft hard, then I'll have to pit when they say.
We're looking at some gearbox wear. Try to keep your number of shifts to a minimum.
Let's try to stay ahead of Daniel into the grass a little bit, but we're good. Daniel's trying so hard to get past us. And I feel like we're slowing him up a ton, but we're defending very well.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
Rain in 10 minutes, which should be about probably one of the last laps. Yeah, I'm 100% just gonna try to not pit again. If we get a puncture, so be it. I don't think we score points if we try to pit again.
A mechanical issue means you've lost one of the gears. Say again, you have lost access to one of the gears.
What? What does that mean? Is that thing? This is getting real interesting now. I officially have a mechanical issue. On the car. Yeah, it's skipping a gear every time. This is very bad.
Right, we've looked at the gearbox issue, but I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Try and drive around it. We'll just have to hope for the best. Remember that you have a lot of torque in these power units, so you should be able to stay in higher gears for a lot of the lap. Push now. We're boxing this lap.
I'm not boxing. I can't box. I have a gearbox issue. I'm gonna be so slow.
The gap to the car ahead is 7.5 seconds.
That is crazy. It skips a gear every time. I think it might be gear 2. No. Wait, it's evening itself out, it seems. We're still battling.
You're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
With how bad our engine is, I'm just gonna try to push these tires. Because there's no way a pit stop helps us. Very slow around that corner. Because I don't think we score points if we pit. I think it's going the way. I don't hear the skip gears anymore. Or, ooh, it's wearing down bad. Both are over 70%, the ICE and the gearbox. Whoa! Whoa!
Be careful with the
We
front
went
wing.
spinning.
You've taken some minor damage. A new strategy is available.
Minor
on the
damage.
MFD.
I'm not pitting.
Continue to cut corners. The stewards will give you a penalty. We're leading our teammate by 26.
Me and Perez both went spinning.
Seconds.
Perez is slowing down back there. I'm surprised we didn't get more damage on our wing there, that rat. But we're just gonna have to like lift and coast through the corners. It's not as bad as I thought though.
Check your MFD for a
I'm
new
not pitting
strategy
again.
option.
We're gonna finish this race with like a broken wing, probably a puncture. Ooh, the rain might come though. That could help us. Maybe. Yeah, because some teams are gonna double
Ahead is
stack.
7 seconds. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Kimmy now pits again. We pass him. If we get a high position in this race, or we almost spun out early, almost wrecked out there, have a gear issue, and score high points, that'd be crazy. But the wing isn't hurting us that much. At all, really. Ooh, very slow through that corner. Stroll's pushing to get past us. Where are our tires at? We got over 40% wear on the backs, but it's still 40% until we have to worry about, maybe a little less than 40%, but until we have to worry about them having a chance of puncturing. I'm going to cut off a few laps until the rain comes or we start to get some people catching up to us where we have to defend them. See how Alright, so we're back. We have Albon and Stroll battling us. We have even more wing damage. And no one's pit yet for rain, so I'm not going to do it yet. We're trying our hardest to stay in front. Again, Team Speed's double stacking, so that means that we could gain some positions or for the ones we lose. The rain is here.
Okay, be careful on those slicks. These conditions are making the line a bit greasy, but we're still nowhere near the changeover point.
Okay, so we're not pitting yet. We're trying our hardest. We cut them off. Stay in front.
Hamilton's in first place.
That's normal. Block them off. There we go. We stay in front of Albon. The rain is clearly coming down.
Our gap to the car in front is
The way we're holding this down is
31.7
insane.
seconds.
This has been an insane race. And we still stay in front. We still stay in front. We're putting it all on the line. Still staying in front. The straights is where we seem to gain a little bit of time. Keep our weakness in the corners right now protected. There's still not enough rain to have to change tires because they haven't even disabled DRS yet.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
We are barely staying ahead. Of the pack. We're battling to the limit. We definitely go wide, but we stay in front. And this is where we need to gain a lot of time.
A bit of grip loss in the tires around now, so just be careful.
Where are our tires at? I forgot. Almost 60% wear on the back left tire. But we stay ahead.
Gap to teammate behind is 22.2 seconds.
This could be an insane strategy call if we're able to hold off P5. But it's going to start getting slick from the rain. And AI are normally way better when it's raining but you're on the slick tires. But still in straights we have them. chuck it up in the overtake.
Situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
We're still staying in front somehow. We still stay in front. Oh, there's a huge wreck.
Okay, the incident has
Oh, it's a huge wreck.
Let's
Stroll.
get back up to race. Speed.
I must have tagged Stroll. And now he's out. Tires are now plus 60%. We are on red for the engine. Boy, they're all falling back. They're falling back.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
What? We are holding on for dear life to this 5th position that we have literally just put a strategy
Okay, gap ahead is
to do.
39.3 seconds.
We started on soft. That is normally guaranteed for sure supposed to be a 2-stop at this track. But we go on the hards to see if we can maybe make it through. And now we are gonna be on these to the end. We just have to hold it through in the wet, which is gonna be tough. Braking really early. Going really wide. But turning up the engine to stay ahead of Albon. Gonna be 2 laps remaining, and we are pulling away from them with speed. Just pure straight line speed is faster than them. Albon slow out that last corner. We are still staying ahead in the rain. Pushing these tires in the car to the limit. We have a broken wing, a messed up gearbox and ICE. We're driving regular tires in the rain. It's not even fair. We can't do anything. The AI have way more grip. I have no grip on these tires in the rain.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
But they have straight line speed. We can't pit now. We do have straight line speed though. Going very wide. We stay in front. Somehow. Albon can't get us.
Confirmed.
We're gonna stay. Like everyone else. Ritz mixing the straights. Pushing.
This is your final lap. Final lap. of the
Last
race.
lap of the race. DRS disabled. Everyone's just slipping. Lewis Hamilton wins.
Catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10.
We are just barely limping through. The tires are dead. They can't drive in the wet.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Gap to
We
go.
are holding on to
It is
P5.
48.5
Barely.
seconds.
Pushing. We can't even go fast. Albon pushing us. Through the corners. Trying to hold it through. We're giving it everything to stay in front of Albon. Almost out of fuel now. We go wide. Albon gets in front. We're gonna, in the straight, we pull ahead. Will we stay ahead of Albon? It's gonna come down to the final corner. In the rain. We pull ahead in the straight. This is it. The final corner. We're gonna roll our car through up to the line, and we will be getting P5. One stopping when no one thought we should. Let's go.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
A miracle P5. Wow. Daniel Ricciardo gets driver of the day. We pulled an amazing strategy.
They take the checkered flag then here in Canada in what has been another fabulous
In a crazy race.
Anthony Davidson,
Tons
a
of
resounding
spins,
victory today.
wrecks,
What set them
rain at the
apart from
end.
rest?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent
Wow.
driving.
Mercedes gets the 1-2.
Working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today, and the results.
But
speak
what a
for themselves.
race that was.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
That was one of the best races I've ever had. That's right there with me and Lewis battle for the win. What a race.
So, let's review the driver's standings. Lewis Hamilton
Wow.
takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Well, Crofty, Daniel Ricciardo would have to be my driver of the day. It's less
So
about
we
what he
went
did right, but how good
one
he did
stop.
wrong.
The only person
Right.
soft
It's
to hold
time
one
to see how
stop.
things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they
What a
make their
race.
way up the standings. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself.
We just have to do this interview and then we're gonna wrap it up.
That was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Yeah, it was a crazy race.
Positions during the race, didn't you?
It was our strategy that did it. Yeah, the power of it so early.
You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you?
That's a good answer.
Did you feel comfortable in the wet weather today?
No.
Do you think you were lucky not to end your race with that crash?
Yeah, the one with Perez for sure. Alright,
Appreciate your time.
so great race. I thank y'all for watching. Hope you like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.